What is up, Mars citizens and rebel colonists? I am just a simple new type, and in this episode we are beginning Volume 7 of Mobile Suit Gundam Wing Frozen Teardrop, and the Rhapsody of Quiet Despair arc. Last time, Professor W piloted Snow White Gundam and used the Seven Dwarfs system for the first time. This all happened while Hiro was taking a little nap. They were able to apprehend Prometheus Gundam. In the past, Disnoof took over the Sand Kingdom and the Gundam boys got together. This time, the boys began their infiltration on the castle. Disnoof is after Sam, the AI cat, and Hiro makes a mistake? No, that can't be right. So let's get into this. April 9th, AC 197, Sand Kingdom Airspace, Preventor VTOL, 6:47 p.m., 5 hours until the deadline of Epion de Teros. Sally Poe contacts the terrorists and tells them that she has the ransom money, but they plan on giving the ransom in chunks via airdrop. Only 2 of the containers will actually have gold, however. This was donated by the Earthsphere United Nation government and the Winter family. Hiro launched in the Cancer mobile suit. Ketcher wonders what is stopping the Preventors from becoming a corrupted organization. They have no enemies currently, and as they grow, corruption will grow with it. Wu-Fei says that no corruption will happen on his watch. This Epion de Teros group was able to grow from within during a supposed time of peace. What's stopping a new Oz from sprouting from this chaos? Remember, the Gundam boys were tricked into killing Field Marshal Noventa. Even the White Fangs tried to recruit Duo and his Death Scythe Hell. This is why they destroyed the Gundams, so they, or others, won't be tempted. The first ransom container drops. Sand Kingdom Bay, seafloor, 7:11 p.m. Disnoof is waiting for the second drop. The first drop has gold, so he thinks that the Alliance is giving in to his demands. He really doesn't care about the money, however. This is all about activating the Perfect Peace program. He has a laptop with a cat on it. It is Sam. They need a Peacecraft to activate it. He was given the software by Thomas Current. He was the one who wrote the software with Jay Knoll in the past. It has never been successfully activated. Disnoof wants to use this to administer a drug to the Mars population that would give him full control. The software was locked behind a password. A Peacecraft has to put in this password, which happens to be Peacecraft X2 Hiro Yui. The Zero system is the closest thing to Sam, the AI cat, so he thought he could activate Sam with the Epion/Zero system. He became mad and undergone plastic surgery to make himself look like Milliardo. Then he assassinated Elv Onagel. He even downloaded thoughts of Milliardo from the Zero system, but the Epion didn't help activate the Perfect Peace program. He almost gave up on finding Sam. While this is happening, the Preventors were attempting to restart Volcanus, a mobile doll factory. Disnoof ended up hacking them to gather intel. While doing so, he learned of the Wyvern. Duke Dermel used Sam as a reference point when making the mobile dolls. If that is the case, then it may still exist out there. He used his company, Neuenheim Konzer, to research where it may be. They learned that it is most likely hidden behind the portrait of Mardicus Peacecraft in the Sand Kingdom. It is made of a special material so it can survive the Sand Kingdom's many hostile takeovers. We even seen this when the painting was on fire when Zex burned it all down. This is why Disnoof took control of the castle. After getting Sam activated, the computer still wouldn't recognize this busted up plastic surgery as a real Peacecraft. Oh, that's embarrassing for you. Now you just look like a Milliardo fanboy. It looks like he is going to have to force Relina to activate Sam. However, Relina refused to help him. He wants to use the Perfect Peacecraft system to usher in true peace. Like Catra earlier, he too thinks that the Preventors will grow big and fail due to corruption. But Relina says, I lived through the main series of Gundam Wing. I no longer believe in absolute peace. Oh snap, they're having a peace-off. One thing we learn is that Relina learned of the Preventors only recently. Wait, what about Milliardo? That seems like a contradiction. I guess he would hide things though. Disnoof thinks that the only way to peace is that if everyone is a slave. Relina believes that this is just running away from the responsibility of maintaining peace. Even with the threat of a nuke destroying the Sand Kingdom, she puts all her faith into Relina. Sand Kingdom Castle, 3rd floor hostage room, 7:55 p.m. In this room is Dorothy and Lady Un. Her radio in her purse vibrates, which means an operation is about to go down. She tells Dorothy that she needs a distraction and tells them to divert their attention. Dorothy wonders if she should use her trusty old molestation scares. What's that? Is that like a seduction tactic? Why is it worded like that? Lady Un suggests she uses her words. She asks the guards if they ever killed a woman. She yells at the other prisoners and tells them that she should rush the 2 guards. Only like 3 of us will get shot before they are overwhelmed. Lady Un tells Dorothy to shut up and begins playing the charade with her. Southside Urban District, Team 1, 7:55 p.m. Tro and Catra are on a tall rooftop overlooking the castle. They set up a bazooka. Lady Un contacts them. They seem to have handled the guards on their end, but she tells them that Relina isn't with them. They are making moves in 250 seconds. She needs to start making moves on her end. Lady Un will handle Relina. Catra says, alright, let's do this. He fires the bazooka and hits the VTOL in the sky. Same Kingdom airspace, aboard the VTOL. 7:59 p.m. Sally Poe and the VTOL go down. They shot themselves as an excuse to move in and attack. She blames this on Epion de Teros. She says negotiations are over. Sally bails out. St. Kingdom Bay, seafloor, 8 p.m. Hiro fires torpedoes and opens up a passage to the castle. Hiro has Relina on his mind. St. Kingdom Castle, rear grounds, Team 2, 8:02 p.m. Duo and Wu Fei move in on the grounds. The guards are distracted by the explosion. Wu Fei finds some guards and tells them to strip. The two get into their fatigues to blend in. During this mission, Wu Fei is being passive-aggressive towards Duo. At least you aren't a woman. He hates those. St. Kingdom Castle, underground shelter, 8:15 p.m. Disnoof says that his men are incompetent. He tells Relina that the Earth Sphere has abandoned her. While going on a winded rant, Relina grabs the laptop containing Sam and throws it on the ground. The butler Pargan uses this opportunity to punch Disnoof and take his gun. But the Milliardo cosplayer says, "You fool, are you forgetting the part where I have a nuke?" Pargan has no choice but to give him his gun back. He pistol whips Pargan and knocks him out. He is mad that Sam is broken. That is when a soldier comes into the room. It isn't one of his men. It is Hiro. He points a gun at Disnoof. But Disnoof says, "Do you want to risk a nuclear blast?" Hiro calls his bluff. Disnoof realizes that he and Hiro have met before. St. Kingdom Bay, on the surface. 8:20 p.m. Sally Poe pops out of the water. She wasn't expecting the seas to be so cold. She thinks that maybe she should retire and is starting to have doubts. She is near a hideout where she begins scanning for the nuke. While searching, she spots an unidentified transport flying above. St. Kingdom Castle, underground shelter. 8:22 p.m. Disnoof says that he was with a man named Odin back in the day. Hiro says, "Is that all you have to say?" And then he shoots him in the hand, taking out the detonator for the nuke. He also shoots him in the thigh. His flesh wounds reveal cybernetics underneath. Disnoof says that they are the same. Both are weapons. Before he could put a bullet in the back of his head, a guard comes in to help. Hiro protects Marlene and Pargan, who were the closest. That was a bad choice. In an instant, Disnoof's robot arm detaches and explodes, sending shrapnel everywhere. This gravely injures Relina. Hiro apologizes to her. Disnoof is able to run away. For the second time ever, Hiro made a mistake. The first time was killing Field Marshal Noventa. Hiro only made 2 mistakes in his life. Those are still good odds, dude. He can't get a hold of the other boys. Marlene helped Relina and told Hiro to continue the mission. He informs Sally Poe and heads towards Disnoof. Baltic airspace, heavy transport, 8:41 p.m. Disnoof is heading to his custom Virgo cube that he calls Astoria. The OZ-04MD Virgo 3 or Virgo cubed has minor improvements to the Virgo 2 with no major changes. The planet defensors are a new large model with increased output, allowing it to generate powerful force fields with only 2 defensor units. Disnoof's unit has both mobile dull and manual pilot capabilities. The mobile dull AI does most of the flying even when in manual control. Other weapons include a beam cannon and 2 beam sabers. Disnoof has extra cybernetics in his mobile dull. St. Kingdom Castle, Western Spire, 8:41 p.m. Duo found the nuclear device with a timer which has over 3 hours remaining. It has a vibration sensor so he can't move it. His best bet is to hack into the device and abort the timer. He has 3 hours to figure this out. St. Kingdom Castle, 3rd floor, hostage room, 9:05 p.m. Catra and Troa meet up with Dorothy and started getting prisoners out of the castle. Catra and Dorothy seem to have some playful banter with one another. Did Dorothy fall in love with him after she stabbed him that one time? That tracks for Gundam Wing. He says that the wound she gave him still aches when it rains. Oh, he is being insufferable. He might actually like her. They get a hold of Lady Un and learn of Relina's condition, and Duo can't seem to disarm the nuke. Also, Hiro lost Disnoof. Catra, being a sad boy, becomes a sad boy again knowing Relina was hurt. He blames himself as he told Hiro to try to minimize casualties, and that got someone hurt. Hiro would have killed everyone instantly. Stupid casualties. Dorothy says, "Yes, it is your fault. You suck." It's weird that negging in this universe means true love. Marimea hears Troa's name. She seems to be okay with the fact that Troa killed her brother, the real Troa, and that someone is at least using the Barton name. Troa rejects this. "I hate the Bartons. I hate everything. I'm never using this name again." Can someone act like a normal human being for 2 seconds? This is probably why he started going by Nameless again, and soon Professor T. St. Kingdom Castle, 2nd floor infirmary, 9:27 p.m. They got Relina to Sally Poe. Luckily, St. Kingdom is home to a lot of medical advancement. Sally uses nanomachines to help remove any clotting. She seems to have older nanomachines in her blood that are killing the new nanomachines, thinking it is foreign objects. Pargan wakes up from being knocked out. He mentions that when he was helping Mardicus back in the day, he was injured and given old nanomachines to heal. They can transplant the old nanomachines in his blood. Pargan, you old bastard, always saving the day. I love you. And that will do it for this episode. Everyone is coming off so insufferable in what is supposed to be a very focused mission. Can you people hold it together for just a little bit? I like that Marimea was just trying to connect with Troa. He said, "No, you don't understand me." They're all drama queens. Next time, the team panics and gets a hold of Dr. J. He tells the team of the Perfect Peace program and how he tried to keep it locked away. And Relina enters cryosleep. But that will do it for now, new types. Remember, maybe wait until after the mission before you start crashing out. Peace.